Internet services giant Google sees huge growth potential in India, but in order for that to materialize, the country's telecom infrastructure has to improve. In an exclusive conversation with me, Nikesh Arora, Chief Business Officer of Google, said that television will now go online in the future, and that will cause a significant shift in advertising and digital revenues. Nikesh is also the highest ranked Indian at Google.
Search is doing really well for us right now. Search revenues are great. YouTube is doing well as broadband takes on. We hope YouTube will succeed. At the end of the day, my big bet is that television will come online. Maybe not as quickly in India, but hopefully fast in other parts of the world. And as soon as bandwidth is here, it'll come here as well. Hopefully you'll be broadcasting and putting all your stuff from Bloomberg on YouTube and on the web. So
we already have a channel on YouTube.
Fantastic. See, you're way ahead of everybody else. So if you believe that's going to happen, I think that is going to cause a significant shift in advertising revenues and digital content revenues to the web. So I think that's going to end up taking a disproportionate share of revenue from offline media onto the online world as devices get more affordable. And that's where price does come into play. When you have Android devices or iPhones which are in the $300 to $500 range, I think one needs to get that price down. And I think there's a lot of work going on with various manufacturers around the world trying to produce low-cost devices with the full functionality.
The pace of growth in India, even though it's rapid, it's not something which a lot of people are comfortable about, and they think that there are still, there's a lot of ground to cover before India reaches that critical mass where you can say that a significant population is not just accessing net, but using it fruitfully and usefully. What is holding back India's growth on that front?
India has an infrastructure challenge, has always had one for the last many years, but you can see that is changing. The pace of infrastructure growth continues to improve. You see, look at the mobile networks, look at the fixed networks that have been sort of in the country, which have sort of happened in the last 5 or 10 years. So there is hope, and I think the key enabler is going to be infrastructure, and that as that continues to happen, we will continue to see inflection points at which suddenly you'll see this huge spurt of growth in this sector.